Hello, this is going to be a client's reading for where is my life partner. So I'm just going to tune into the energy of this life partner for this client. I'm going to keep her name private, so I'm just going to refer to her as her two initials. Okay. Okay, so this is for anyone that is seeking clarity for their life partner is. You may, want to validate whether, you might believe that you have a life partner already or that you met them, and you want to validate that information, or you might have an idea and you have yet to meet this person, but you might already feel like there's somebody coming, or you just don't know if you have a life partner and you're just curious. So it can, resonate with anybody that is seeking this. And this is a donational reading. So the minimum donation is $20. So I will leave the link below to my PayPal account in the description box if you're interested. You may also resonate with this reading as well if you're watching it, but it could also be for entertainment purposes. Okay, so I'm just going to tune into client's energy and the life partner energy that Spirit would like to reveal and give me that information. This card wants to come out instead. Okay, so I'm getting that this person will be very much so everything that you have hoped for or dreamed for. You maybe even manifested this person, like willingly, or set the intentions exactly to manifest this person, this individual, I feel. All right. Okay, so you may know this person. I feel like it's possible that you know who this person is. You may not know too much about them. You may have an awareness of this person. You may not know them physically, but you may have an awareness or some sort of knowing, or maybe you know this person physically, but just don't know them well enough, is what I'm getting. But this person that has yet to really reveal themselves to you, I feel. They might be in a close proximity of you, but there's something blocking you two from coming together. But I feel like there is something being manifested here. Maybe you guys both have prayed for or sent out an intention to bring in a soulmate or something, or a life partner, but you guys are not aware of each other totally. There's some sort of like blockage there or barrier there between you two. Because I feel like there's, you guys could know each other, but there's something that blocks you. I just feel like this person is in close proximity of you, and it's like not easy to get to you at this point. Like there's something that keeps you both separate from each other, but there's definitely something working. You both may have been manifesting the connection, like I said. This person is very strong and very good at manifestations. Definitely. It's pretty much what I'm getting. Not much wants to come out from that card, but I'm going to move on. So where their love life is currently, they have a new love with the Tower card. So this person has some blockages and some barriers when it comes to love. Like maybe they haven't fully released and let go of a past relationship or a lover. Maybe they are still with that person or something like that. Or they're just holding on to the energy of it or the memory of that connection. So there's this blockage, this barrier from spirit bringing in this new love. Because I feel like whenever they meet you, whenever they see you, it's going to be like a big shock for them. Maybe for the both of you. Like it's all, they're going to feel like something has crashed down on them. It's like a deep shock. But I just feel like there's a blockage with the Tower card. They're not letting go of this past relationship. And it might have been an unhealthy relationship or something that Spirit has been trying to break a long time ago. But they've both been going against the will of Spirit and, you know, using their own, you know, will against Spirit to basically keep this relationship going when Spirit says no. Like it's not supposed to be this way. And keeping them from this new love energy as well, just an energy of love. It's not what they've experienced before with, you know, anybody else, that it's meant to happen. It's meant to come in, but they're not allowing it, I feel. You know, so Spirit might have to force their hand in this if this is yet to happen. If they haven't released the lover that they are currently with, or they haven't released that energy of the memories or the pain or the suffering from this, they will be forced to, okay, and be aware of what's right in front of them. So I feel like Spirit will then put you guys in proximity, but you guys have to be in the place of like you have to be receptive to this Tower energy. You have to be receptive to it, something being torn down so something new can be rebuilt, so a new love energy can be known and come in. Okay, so where is their current day-to-day life like? They have the Hermit with Love Yourself First card. So this person, excuse me, I feel like they're very low on self-esteem. Like they don't really don't believe in themselves. Like this relationship might have done a big number on them, made them feel unworthy of love, self-conscious about themselves. Like they don't even want to go out anymore. They don't want to do too much. Like they don't want to meet anybody right now, or they just don't want to go out and, you know, just interact with people, period, socialize, because they feel very low on themselves. Okay, so this is like loner energy, needing to be by themselves, think about things, and they may even be guided to do this because they need to look at themselves in a higher light. But right now they're not doing that, especially with the Love Yourself First card above it. They're, you know, lacking self-worth and self-love because I feel like maybe this person broke up with them or cheated on them or lied to them or did some very painful or hurtful things. It's pretty sad, and I feel like this person is suffering from that. They're hurting, definitely. Yeah, I feel like it's a painful thing for them to have to endure. They don't want to get out there. They don't want to meet anybody. They don't want to socialize. Like, I feel like this connection just really hurt them. This relationship did a number on them. But it's like they're not willing to let go of the pain. It's like kind of like codependent energy where it's like, you know, something is not good for you, but you still hang in there. And it may not even be that they have broken up yet. They could still be together. But it's like everything is screaming at them to let this go because they're depressed. They're not themselves. They're not happy. But their unwillingness to let go is like heavy on them. It's like it shows. Like it's really bad, I feel. Okay. So let's move on. What is their challenge right now? The High Priestess and the finances and career. So their challenge right now in life could be that they know that they're not at the right place the right job. You know, they're not living up to their expectations, or they're not living up to their highest good or their fullest potential. Like they may be stuck in a bad or negative situation at work that they feel like they can't get out of. Maybe they feel like this is all that they have to make money, so they stay. And I feel like they're getting a calling, or they have that wisdom that it's time for them to also detach from this job situation as well. Because it's like this person is manifesting a change in their life because they want to change. And when it's actually happening, they're not seeing it for what it is, and they're not allowing it to happen. They're not seeing the truth in the situation, that these things that are being removed is actually of their highest good. And it's because they want to better themselves. They want more, and they're not seeing that. Because they have that clarity, they know, but it's like they choose to deceive themselves and just to go with the grain of things, and it has something to do with not feeling worthy of what they want, really. And it's funny because they have the free yourself card at the bottom, and this person is very, you know, very much stuck in a situation that they perceive they can't get out of, but you know, it's just an illusion. They can break free, because Spirit's actually working in their favor if they could just see it for what it is. With the Emperor and the Children card, this represents the energy between the both of you currently. I feel like you guys have a lot of inner child wounds that you need to heal from. You guys might share this energy of needing to free yourself, actually, where you guys are not following your truths to get to each other. Because like I said, there's a barrier. Someone's mother is here. The Emperor represents a father energy, but it can represent a dominant parent as well, or, you know, parental figure in your life. And this person could be the one that's blocking you from meeting each other. Okay, so something from your childhood with this figure, this father or mother energy or person, your father or your mother, could have did something to you that keeps you stuck and feel like you're powerless, and that you can't stand on your own 2 feet, and that you can't live your own life, that you can't make your own decisions, that you're meant to suffer, that you're not worth anything, that you have to be self-servient to someone else. You know, partners that reject you, you know, equals love, or something like unrequited love equals love or something. Because this man is kneeling before this woman, and it's right above the tower. So I feel like this person, you know, they're used to being in relationships where they're codependent, or they're the one that does all the work, or, you know, they play themselves, or they're used to being in unrequited relationships, or, you know, imbalanced partnerships. Could be the same for you as well in some way. But I feel like you guys might share the same childhood wounds, and it goes back to your parents and the structures that they have. Very strict parents that made you feel like you could not speak up or be your own person or something like that. So I feel like you guys share that same energy, but you guys, and especially him, you guys, or him, really desires to take their power back and to live life to their fullest potential. And I also feel like there's a desire for children, to get married and to have children together with a life partner. You guys desire that, you know, and this could also be stressful because they may want to start a family. I don't believe that they have children, but just they may have children, but I feel like they want to start a family and they want to make sure that their finances are right. So there's this stress here of needing to because men usually don't like feeling like they're not able to provide. It stresses them out. It makes them feel, you know, less than a man if they're not able to provide or take care for their family. So it's like they rather work and bust their ass off and make sure that they have it together. And I feel like this person wants to start a family, but they want to make sure that they're financially stable. But even though they know that wherever they're at, career-wise or job, you know, workplace is not for them, and they're not happy there, and they're being guided to leave, but they won't leave. And I feel like it's out of, you know, pride. But I do get that the majority, like, of the shared energy comes from this childhood, you know, being restricted. Both of you share that, and the desire for children and to start a family and to be stable enough to have a family. And I feel overall as well, this person really wants to gain their power back. They do want to free themselves, but they're having a hard time because they're under the illusion that they cannot free themselves, that they can't be their own person. And it goes back to this childhood situation. Okay, so that's pretty much what I'm getting about this person, where your life partner is, where they're at with you. Okay, may even work in your favor to whatever blockages you have, you know, will reflect back and shift the energy for you, or shift the energy for them by working on you freeing yourself and taking your power back, removing this blockage here with this family member or whatever parent helps them do that as well. Okay, much love to you guys. If you're interested, description box, I will leave the details of how to purchase this reading. Peace.